All right, everybody, so we wrapped up our week out in Lake McConaughey in Ogallala. It was a really good trip. We had zero problems with the truck. It ran great. And again, we had two different weighted trailers. We'll look at the mileage and everything like that here in just a second. Truck didn't skip a beat. We had a lot of hot weather. So I want you guys to curb your expectations when you think about fuel economy, and the truck should be doing so much better fuel economy wise based on your weights, based on the temperature, because your engine cooling fan will run more. You won't really notice it, you're not going to hear it, but you will notice that the fuel economy could be a little bit lower. But we'll look at the trailer specs right now, what it got. All right, so here is the Cruising Castle. That one is my parents' trailer. You can see that we towed it over 222 miles, got 9.17 miles per gallon, and that was locked in at the highway speeds. So we'll look at the other trailer we pulled down. We've been pulling that one mostly. We got now 2,900 miles on the truck itself, and over half of that is towing, guys. But let's get a vibe for Junior's in the backseat. He's not really a film hound. But here's the missus. So again, we spent a whole week driving the truck, double duty, pulling trailers. So overall thoughts on this, the ride, the quality, engine noise, the things you might have noticed with the AC and the smell of all the feedlots out here.
There's a lot of feedlots out here, and pig farms and chicken farms, and they all smell. But what I did notice is because we have the AC on, it was 105 degrees when we left, and we kind of came back to 95 degrees, so not much of a change. We had the AC on the whole time, not a single smell through it. And I don't know if the Chevy has filtered AC. That'd be something we have to look into, but with the AC on, not a single smell. It was amazing, because I am not one for those smells.
Yeah.
And we're driving back home, and we didn't have the AC on because it's nice and cool out, 70 degrees, but yeah, we didn't have the AC on, and we smelled it.
Yeah, so typically if you want to get rid of those odors or prevent them, you turn on your recirculation. That's going to be your little car with a little hook arrow in it. That usually helps deter the odors of the smells and stuff like that. So you can turn that on with the AC and not that on, which would be also considered max AC setting. Just running standard AC, it seemed to cool and keep odors out. So that's kind of neat. We've never experienced that. We've always had to, and all the Fords and Rams, reach down and hit the recirc. It's not a big deal.
Literally every car.
But it is a nice touch. So that is very unique. The truck did do a lot of just in-town driving and everything. We got the professional truck driver out to drive us, so his video will be coming soon. But overall, like comfort and everything, I mean, what do you think?
I think it's really comfortable. When we went to Mesa Verde in Kong, so the other Chevy that we had, that was hard as a rock. This one is super comfortable, not overly squishy, so my back didn't hurt when we got out, but I like the leather. That had heated and cooled seats, and you really can't even tell. So it's been a really nice ride, and very quiet in the cab, as you can tell right now. Granted, we're not pulling anything, but even when we were pulling something, it was still very quiet.
Yeah, fully loaded. Every once in a while when the engine dug in to get some more juice, it was a little louder, but yeah, all in all, I mean, it was it's super quiet here. It is a comfortable truck. Like she said, the seats are not too hard, not too soft. So sometimes in the Ford, I like the squishy seats, don't get me wrong, but I would find myself still kind of moving around, trying to find the perfect spot. Another cool thing that Chevy does is they give you the option. My back kind of hurt yesterday just from picking up campers and stuff. When I was coming back early, I got up early and my back hurt, so I was able to turn on just the back heat, and that's kind of nice. It's not massaging or anything, but I didn't want my butt crack cooking. I just wanted my back to get some relax, and man, it felt really good. So I do appreciate them having the dual setting on that. That's really nice. And we'll get to the other trailer profile here in just a second. We have to come to a stop before we can switch over to show that to you, to see how many miles. Again, we have 222 on the other one, and then the culmination of those miles versus what we have now. This truck has been towing since we got it. It literally, they say you want to have 1,000 miles. Well, we didn't do that.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
We put it right to work at like 268 miles, and the truck hasn't skipped a beat. It has slowed down on eating DEF. The first tank, it went through a tank of DEF pretty quick. we were towing a lot, so it's just, again, part of the break-in procedure, and we did do the first oil change already, so it's on synthetic, and fuel economy and stuff is right on par. But it's just nice to have a truck that doesn't have problems right away. We kind of ran into that with Loki a lot, so it was nice to be able to get into it. No fake alarms going off in the middle of the campground at night.
That was nice.
We didn't really get to play much with the exterior lighting. The Chevy has a lot of like zone lighting, just like the Ford. Didn't get to play a lot with that or anything like that, but it did a real good job this week of just firing up and going every morning. No regens, no nothing. And so we'll get it spun around here in just a few, and we'll check out what we're getting on the other trailer. All right, so we spin around here. Here is the Jenny Lynn. We have 1,086 miles towing it, 10.35 miles per gallon. So heavier trailer, a little bit more aerodynamic. And out of that, so the 222 plus the 1086. So only about 800-900 miles have been without towing. So I would say it's pretty good. Like I said, no real rhyme or reason to the fuel economy right now while the engine's still breaking in. This empty trip, 17.5 miles per gallon over 153 miles. And that last day where we were towing both of these, that number also includes all the idle time. So because it was hot and everything, I didn't shut it off in between. The truck literally ran for almost 8 hours straight of driving, towing both, going back empty and everything. So, I mean, it's, like I said, it's gonna come and go as it does to improve fuel economy. But overall, the truck has been great, no problems, tows like a beast, tons of power, incredible power. Engine brake is good so far, so yeah, it was a good trip. And guys, make sure you subscribe because we do have a lot of videos coming up on this truck, other towing videos. We have some of our trip stuff where we can talk about just some cool places you can go. So those will be coming back. We'll a follow-up to Ogallala and McConaughey where we just kind of talk about things to do down here. So it's going to be a good time. As always, guys, appreciate you being here, and we'll catch you on the next one.